what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you so much for tuning in to TV8's Good Morning Vail for this Sunday, September 18th edition. We've got a lot happening on this show. We made our way over to the outlets at Silverthorne with our sports director, Blake O'Roulean, who had some great interviews over there, and we're going to be checking in with those here in just a little bit. We've just got a really busy show for the next hour of Good Morning Vail, and we cannot wait to spend your Sunday morning with you. So make sure that you pull up your cup of coffee, you get nice and relaxed, and you hang out with us for the next hour. There were some great events yesterday, one of which being Power of the Purse, which was a ton of fun to MC and an incredible event to participate in. If you missed it this year, you can always mark your calendars next year, and that way you can get to go and enjoy. There were some great deals on some fabulous purses, so I 10 out of 10 recommend that. Also, right now, Oktoberfest is taking place, but we're going to touch base on that in just a little bit. We've got a full hour of nonstop fun, and so buckle up and get ready to spend it with us. We're not only going to be taking a look at some great things taking place here in Silverthorne, we'll be taking a look at that local weather forecast, as well as so many of the in-the-community events, but there's some great national holidays to celebrate on a day like today. One of them is International Equal Pay Day. This is really important for everyone. We've come so far, and we still have a little ways to go to make this possible. Now, something else we want to celebrate today is the International Red Panda Day. If you have not seen a red panda, they're so cute that I just want to hold them like little baby foxes almost. They have the cutest little faces. It's also a National Cheeseburger Day. So if you love cheeseburgers, today's a great day to celebrate. I do not love cheeseburgers, but I love turkey burgers. So I will settle for an International Turkey Burger Day today. It is going to be a great day to just maybe relax, soak up some sunshine, eat a cheeseburger. It's also National First Love Day. So for those of you who remember your very first love, well then today's a great day to celebrate that very special person who introduced your world to love for the first time. We've got an hour of Good Morning Vail. We're going to take a look at that local weather forecast right now.
Get up, get ready to start your day. The mountains are calling you out to play. Come on, we'll make you feel right at home. Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring or fall, you're home in the Rockies that has it all, y'all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee is brewing and you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail. Good morning, Vail.
Good morning, Vail. Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. We've got so many things still taking place in and around our community for you to get out there and enjoy right now, and specifically on a day like today. If you're looking for something to do on your Sunday, well, we've got some fun stuff. We're going to kick things off, though, up in Beaver Creek with the Vail Performing Arts Center as their Underground Sound series, their Love for the Locals series, is taking place right now. There's still 4 concerts left in the series, and it's just a ton of fun to get up there, see some great up-and-coming artists, some great live music, and really just enjoy the entire acoustics and ambiance that the Vail Performing Arts Center has to offer you. Now, you can go online, you can go to valarpac.org, and you can buy your tickets for any of these great upcoming shows. You can see those underground sound shows taking place. Judith Hill is going to be a ton of fun, and then there's just a few more after that. So make sure that you go online and you buy your tickets. Now, we are looking at the full lineup of activities taking place up there, but right now, not only can you participate in the Underground Sound Series, but you can also participate in the Star Series. And the Star Series is more focused to giving your children the Valar Performing Arts series, or I want to say not series, experience, because they've got so many great shows up there, and these are really fun. They're interactive, they're educational, yet they're very entertaining even for the adults. So make sure that you check out valarpac.org and you buy your tickets for all of these great events. You can also talk to the school and work out some great deals on the Star Series shows through the education system here in our community, which is one of the greatest parts about it. So make sure that you check that out. Now let's make our way over to Vail, as there's a lineup of activities still taking place over there. We've got the final Oktoberfest of the season happening this weekend. So if you have not done Beaver Creek or Lion's Head, well, then you need to get over there and enjoy Vail Village today. This is going to be really the closeout to Oktoberfest here in our community. And if you have not been, like I said, it's a ton of fun. Whether you want a Steinhoist, whether you want a bratwurst eating contest, or whether you want a keg bowl. And you heard me correctly, I said keg bowling. They empty the kegs, they put one keg on some wheels, and then you huck it at the other ones as hard as you can. You roll it as hard as you can. I was there last weekend in Lion's Head watching it, and people were like rolling it and then belly flopping on the ground. It's quite entertaining. So if you've not done that, you can go online, get the entire lineup of activities, and that way you can just participate in all of the fun. Something else taking place in Vail, as we just had that calendar scroll through, you can see that the farmers market is still happening. And this is a really fun event, as there's over 40 vendors, there's great food, there's great music, and of course, there's great artists there. And so you can go support some great local businesses over at the Vail Farmers Market. You can do all things. You can not only do the Oktoberfest, but then you can also make your way to the farmers market, do both things, enjoy kind of both different feelings, because the farmers market's very art focused and Oktoberfest is very beer focused. So it's like the best of both worlds right there in Vail. Now, something else that's taking place in Vail coming up in the future weeks is the comedy festival is still happening, and this is a great way to just relax, get some belly laughs on. You do have to be 21 or older to participate in this, especially because it is at Bridge Street Bar, which is a 21 and older bar, so you can check that out on their website at discovervail.com, and you can see all of these fun lineup of activities. Something else we want to mention is a great nonprofit here is the Vail Symposium, and they bring in some of the best programming that we see, only because it's so diverse is the best way to put it. Whether you want to do something that's financial, hot topics, purposeful living, or if you want to do a Speaking Locally series, you can go online to vailsymposium.org and you can see their entire lineup of events. Now, the one that's coming up is about inflation rates and how it's going to affect America, and that's a financial one. That's on Tuesday, September 20th, followed by one about the men on the moon, and that's on Thursday, September 22nd. Now, the third one that's up there on Tuesday, September 27th, this is about finding your purpose in life at any age. It's a really cool kind of way to deep dive, take a look inward, and see everything that maybe you've been missing within yourself, which is really good for your mental health, because I feel like sometimes we're a little bit hard on ourselves, and this is a great way to overcome that. I know because I've been to many of their programs. They've got such incredible speakers that come to these events, and they're really experts in the space. I got to go to one where they compared meditation to how relating to art can put your brain in that meditative state, and they had an art collector, they had an art curator, and they had a neuroscientist there to walk you through how each and every piece can do that. And then, of course, the art collector walked us through how she loved each and every piece that you had seen there in her little collection. And then we, of course, got to talk to everyone there, and it was just so cool. And they always open the floor up for questions. So as you listen to these programs, Everything takes place, and then you get to ask these very, intriguing questions, and then you just get everything answered, which I love to do. I love asking the hard questions, and I love the opportunity to have those answered. There's still some things taking place in our community, so make sure that you get out there and you enjoy them. For all of those websites, one more time, for Beaver Creek up at the Villar Performing Arts Center, you can go to villarpac.org. For everything taking place in Vail, and especially with that ski and snowboard swap right around the corner, you want to mark your calendars for that. You can go to discovervail.com. That takes place at the Dobson Ice Arena, and there's a lot of really good deals. So if you have those growing kiddos at home, this is the best way to buy gear for them. That way you don't have to rent it. It's yours. They can have it. They can put their stickers on it. They can do as they please with the gear. And then next year you can take it right back to the swap and up their stuff yet again. And that's one of the greatest parts about our community, is we're all here to support each other. And so make sure that you mark your calendars for that. You can go to discovervail.com one more time and get the full lineup of information on what's taking place over there, whether it's Oktoberfest, whether it's Vail Comedy, whether it's the Farmers Market, or it's the ski and snowboard swap that we have coming up just in a short few weeks. I cannot believe that we are getting so close to ski season being here. Now, for more information on what's happening at the Vail Symposium, you can go to vailsymposium.org. Make sure you mark your calendars for all of these great events, and that way you can follow up with the lineups as they continue to change, and they just bring more and more on, especially during the wintertime. Vail gets absolutely crazy, and so does that Villar Performing Arts Center. Man, I'm out of breath, so we're going to take it to the Eagle Valley Library District. Maybe you have a kid in between reading stages, between those really hardcore picture books and getting into chapter books. Well, they've got some great information with the children's librarian over at the Eagle Valley Library District, so let's see what she has to say.
Hi, I'm Carrie Thorne, and I'm one of the children's librarians at the Eagle Valley Library District. School is out for the summer, but it's still important to keep our children reading, and that means finding books at the right reading level. For many caregivers, finding books for an emerging reader who's making the leap from beginning reader to early chapter book is the hardest. For these readers, look for books with short chapters, engaging artwork, lively characters, lots of white space, and a large font. All are elements in helping newly independent readers gain confidence. Here on display are some of my favorite early chapter books, like these two new series about friendship, Cornbread and Poppy by Matthew Cordell and Sydney and Taylor by Jacqueline Davies. So stop by one of your local public libraries this summer, and we'll help you find the just right book at the just right reading level for your child.
Good morning, Vail. Good morning, Vail.
If you're making your way up and over Vail Pass, there's some great places to go shopping over there, and we've got our sports director in town, Blake O'Rulian, who's going to take us on a nice little shopping adventure. Now, Recycled Sports is located in Summit County, and it's a great place for some great deals on some lightly used gear. So whatever you need, they've got you totally covered. So make sure that you go check out Recycled Sports. But let's hear a little bit more about the business.
Hey everyone, right now we are here with Colin Covington, the manager over at Recycle Sports. And Colin, thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
You have a really interesting store here. It's a little bit different than others. Could you tell us some of the differences between this store and the other competition here in the Summit County?
Yeah, essentially we're a consignment store, so we sell used goods. It's definitely not as much money as a full price like snowboard or bike or skis. So if you're trying to save a little bit of money, you can come down here, buy some used gear that's a lot cheaper. Or if you even have gear that you have cluttered up your garage, it's really easy to collect a lot of gear out here, being in the outdoors. But yeah, just bring it on by. We'll sell it for you, and then you get half the money whenever it sells. And we can talk about pricing, negotiate everything like that, and then it's all seasonal. So bikes in the summer, skis, boards, boots, and such in the winter.
That's super exciting. And so, yeah, you can come here and you can literally say, hey, I've got these skis. I'm actually looking to maybe upgrade. Can they trade them in and almost differentiate the price or something like that? Is that how it works?
We don't necessarily do trades. We're just pure consignment because with all the other items, we are responsible for the other person's item because it's still theirs until it sells. So we do have to sell it within that year because everybody's item is good for 1 year, and then we just try and sell it within that year.
Mm-hmm. So this entire store is full of different equipment and things like that. Can you tell us a little bit about some of the equipment that you have here, some of the stuff that you have that's new, and also some of the stuff that is through consignment?
Yeah, in the summertime we sell some new mountain bikes. We have some new e-bikes as well. E-bikes have been the newest craze out here in Summit County, kind of everywhere. But yeah, we sell new bikes, kind of new bike accessories and such, but everything else is used. We have a bunch of used bikes as well, used clothes, gears, bike jerseys, accessories, camping gear, tents, sleeping bags and such over there, snowshoes. And then in the wintertime, yeah, we sell new skis, new snowboards, but we also have a good amount of used skis and snowboards, and even the new ones still aren't too expensive.
Yeah, speaking of the winter sports and things like that, when are the skis and the snowboards going to be coming out here to the store?
Yeah, skis and snowboards. We keep the skis and boards out year round, but right now, as you can see behind us, we have a bunch of bikes and the winter or summer clothes. And here in about like October 15th-ish to about the end of the year, depends on when snowpack starts, when they start getting snow on the peaks, and kind of when Keystone and A-Basin announce opening dates because they beat everybody else out here to opening. Whenever they kind of start announcing opening dates, then we put the bikes, summer clothes upstairs, and then we have all jackets, pants, goggles, boots, gloves, and such.
And some of the benefits of buying through this store is you can actually get a little bit more bang for your buck. A lot of times these rental places either sell out, they're pretty pricey and things like that. If you're just going to go for a couple of days, you can actually get a better deal here. Is that correct?
Yeah, we've had a bunch of families who could not get rentals. Rentals pretty popular out here, and most rentals are pretty booked up, especially during the holiday seasons. So yeah, family who's out here for like a week, 2 weeks or so, they'll come buy some skis boards for the family. Might cost them about like $800 or so, about average like $150 per kid. And then they sell it to us after they leave, and then they get 50% of their profit back. So sometimes that is cheaper than renting out here because renting can add up pretty quickly.
I think another thing that people really want to know and really care about is the quality of these things. You're not just taking any Joe Schmo piece of equipment that's broken or anything like that. All this stuff is taken care of, almost refurbished before you're putting it out here for sale. Is that correct?
We don't like work on them necessarily. We do make sure nothing's like broken. Like if you bring us a bike frame and the frame is cracked, or like a snowboard or ski with like cracked edges, something where I would deem it unrideable or unsafe to the user, then we don't take it. But as far as like we don't tune up the boards, if a board needs like an edges are dull, or it needs a wax or something, we'll price it a little lower to kind of accommodate for that. Same with bikes. If there's like a shifter that's acting a little funny, we'll just price it. We'll take out the price of what a normal bike shop would charge to fix that, and then kind of fix it up. And then yeah, we make sure there's no holes in the clothes, make sure zippers work and such, make sure there's not weird stains and stuff on it. So yeah, we try our best, but we do get quite a plethora of stuff through, so sometimes stuff slips through.
Yeah, so a great way to save money, a great place to find some stuff that you can actually own rather than needing to rent. And on top of that, it's going to be super busy here in just a couple of months. How busy does it get here during the winter time, during the snow season?
Oh, it gets insane, especially kind of like Thanksgiving to Christmas to kind of like January 10th-ish. That's probably the peak season. And then we have another peak about like spring break, early March. It gets really crazy. It's like as soon as the door opens to as soon as that door closes, we're helping people get set up with skis and clothes and boards.
What would you say is the customer experience? How much do people enjoy being here, coming to this store, being able to get, checked for bindings, all those different things? How much is the customer experience here improved versus the other competition here in the Summit County?
Yeah, I would say we're probably pretty important to the community because we're like the only gear shop in Summit County. There are some other consignment stores out here, but they're not as big. They don't sell outdoor gear. They sell more just like clothes and like thrift shop stuff. So I would say we're pretty important because we've had a lot of people come by here who say they're having like hard times. They can't really afford like new stuff. They can't afford like $1,000 for a new ski setup, so they just come here, get set up, and then not everyone's that into it. They'll just go like 5 to 10 days a year as opposed to your crazy people that go like 200 days a year.
Yeah.
So some people just want real cheap something to just slide down the hill a little bit. And yeah, I would say we're pretty important because if we go away, then everybody asks about new stuff.
Yeah. Can we get some store hours for this store for the next couple of months here?
Yeah, we're open 10 to 5 every day. Winter hours, we might be open till 6 on like some busier days like Friday through Sunday. But yeah, kind of 10 to 5 generally.
Well, Colin, we really appreciate it. Make sure to come out to Recycle Sports here in Summit County. They have all the best gear that you can possibly get. Thank you so much for the time, Colin. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Great job.
Good morning, Vail. Good morning, Vail.
Get up, get ready to start your day. The mountains are calling you out to play. Come on, we'll make you feel right at home. Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring or fall, you're home in the rocket that has it all, y'all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee is brewing and you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail. Good morning, Vail.
If you're shopping in Vail, there are some really great places to stop by, and what's better than a family-owned boutique? And we're standing in Pano right now with Nikita Apostle. Good morning, Nikita.
Good morning.
Thank you so much for letting us come in, and thank you for dressing me this morning.
You're very welcome. You look wonderful, darling.
I absolutely love this. The texture is so perfect for summertime. It's nice, it's light, it's airy.
It's wonderful, and it's great for, you can dress it up, you can dress it down, you can put heels with it, you can wear it with a sandal. And it's a new line that we're carrying out of Miami.
Which makes it really fun because this is a family-owned business. So for people who have never been in Pano, can you just give us a little bit of the history?
Yeah, my mother opened her first boutique in Mykonos, Greece in 1982, and my parents came here in 86. They originally had 4 shops in Vail Village and Lion's Head, and now it's just my mom and I in this little itsy-bitsy funky boutique.
Which is really fun because you get to do all the shopping, so you do all the buying for the location, and you guys have some really cool products that you source from really all around the world.
We do. We go to a bunch of different markets in Europe. We do some in California, within the borders as well, but we love going to London and Athens and Barcelona as well.
Which I love the jewelry here, and I love the meaning. I'm such a firm believer in the Greek evil eye, and so I actually just recently stopped in, bought this necklace, and I love it so much.
It's a great piece, and we all kind of need the extra juju that, we've kind of been missing out on the last couple of years.
Which I think is really important, and so people can come in here, they can shop. You've got shoes, you've got jeans, you've got hats,
Yeah.
And then you've got some signature pieces that you've carried for a long time, like the jean jackets with the really beautiful sequence embellishments on the back.
Yeah, and my mom and I have actually been hand making those for the last 3 years now. So yeah.
I did not know that you guys were hand making them, and I come in here all the time and I'm like, these are so cool.
Yeah.
That is such an interesting fact about your location.
Yeah, and my mom actually started crocheting bikinis and beach bags in Mykonos back in the 80s. So funny, it's kind of, we still got it going on.
For sure. And so in any of the other products that you guys have in here you make specifically?
No, just the jean jackets now. But we're dabbling a little bit more in making jewelry again. So we'll see. Because my dad was a jeweler.
So you guys have a really cool story of making amazing clothing. The jean jackets, I'm so mind blown on that still right now because I've seen them so frequently. And when I used to work in Vail Village, I'd see people wearing them and I'd be like, oh, I know where you got that. And now I know who made it.
And you're going to get one.
And I'm going to get one. I'm definitely going to get one. It's on my list, and especially the Rolling Stones one. That one's my favorite.
Absolutely, that one's yours.
If people are interested in coming in to shop, what are your hours? And then can you give us a little description of your location?
We are 11 to 7 right now. Weekends we tend to be 10 to 8. It's just my mom and I. So we're both kind of in here. So if you know us, come say hi. And we're right on Gore Creek Drive, right by the Children's Fountain, in between Lancelot and Sweet Basil.
And so people can come in, they can shop, and then if people fall in love with an item and maybe they're leaving town so they don't buy the item here and then they think about it constantly, that's me. I'm that kind of shopper, and then I'm like, I should have bought it. How am I going to get my hands on it? Can they shop online?
They can. The website will be up July 1st. It's panoboutiquevail.com. And you can also check out our Instagram. I believe it's Pano Vail Boutique, or at Pano Vail Boutique.
I love everything that you guys have in here, and so if people are interested, they should come shopping here. Are there any other really incredible facts about this location before people come shop?
I think that we are located in one of the most gorgeous buildings in Vail Village. All the woodwork was hand done, and it's just a wonderful piece of paradise in the middle of Vail Village.
And the best part is it's family owned and operated. So it's one of those few standing shops that has the heart and soul of the family in it.
Absolutely, and there's not very many left of us in the valley anymore, so make sure you shop your small local businesses, guys.
For real, and especially one like this. I did not know you guys made some of the clothes, and I'm still like so blown away by it.
We put a lot of heart and soul, and you can definitely kind of see by like the style of clothing that we have. We get a lot of our inspiration from traveling and just everything globally.
Which is really fun, and it's really fun to know that you guys have put so much love and dedication into things from the hats to the jewelry, and you can see the consistency throughout the jewelry and kind of that very homey and like warm vibe with the clothing as well.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. You can tell we've got tons of evil eye jewelry and a lot of fun and funky stuff, even like our animal hats. Those are very popular at the moment right now as well.
Nikita, thank you so much for taking the time to chat with us and giving us a tour of the shop. I think now we have to end the interview so I can start shopping and trying some stuff on.
Absolutely. Anytime you come by.
Make sure that you come into Pano, located right here in Vail Village. It's absolutely incredible, from the jewelry to the hats to the clothing. There's something for everyone here, and I mean, look at this dress. It's adorable. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got more of the show.
Good morning, Vail. Good morning, Vail.
When you're out shopping, it's really important that you know where to go, and there are so many great places to shop over in Silverthorne, and especially at the outlets at Silverthorne, and so we love to take you on a little shopping spree. But before we do, we love to get you all of the best information, and who better to do so than the man who represents the outlets. Let's introduce you to him right now.
Hey everyone, right now we are joined by Nathan Straubel here at the outlets at Silverthorne. Nathan, thank you so much for joining us.
Yes, I'm happy to be here.
So can you tell us a little bit about what you do here? You kind of have a big role in the marketing world here at the outlets at Silverthorne, is that correct?
Yep, I'm the marketing and special events manager here at the outlet mall. So
What are some of the things that you have to do, or some of your responsibilities with that job?
so I'm in charge of creating events, implementing events, scheduling them. I'm in charge of social media and stuff like that. So just marketing of the outlets at Silverthorne.
So we're actually talking to you because the outlets at Silverthorne have a ton of different sporting goods shops. We've got skiing, we've got biking, we've got everything you really need, especially for the outdoors, specifically here as the colder months are coming. And so I wanted to ask you a little bit about some of the shops and some of the things that they offer. So I'm just curious, we're right here in the Blue Village where Pearl Azumi is that correct?
Yeah,
Pearl Azumi is. And so I was wondering if you could just tell us a little bit about that store.
Pearl Azumi sells specialty bike apparel and shoes as well. Just anything. Biking's really popular in Summit County, so they sell stuff like that for bikers, and they also sell different outdoor apparel.
So there's tons of different apparel, things for biking. So in the next coming months, I'm sure when it gets a little bit warmer, that's going to be a big time thing. You're actually wearing a Columbia jacket. I know we have a Columbia store here at the outlets as well. Is that correct?
Yep, there's a Columbia store in the outlets at Silverthorne, and this is the jacket that has Omni Heat technology. It's 20% warmer than other jackets that they sell. It's $79.99 right now, and I'm also sporting a t-shirt underneath, and it's $29.99 long sleeves. Definitely very comfortable. So
yeah,
they have great deals going on right now, as do all of our other outdoor stores. So
yeah, and you're going to want those layers as you go up to the mountains, you start skiing and snowboarding and things like that. There's another store over at the Red Village. I believe it's Lou's. Is that correct?
Yeah, it's Lou Outdoor. They're a local small business, so people don't really know that we have local small businesses within the outlet shopping center. So we do, and it's a very fashion-forward store. They have really cute stuff, so definitely check that out if you're in the area.
For sure. And then I think the other one over in the Green Village is a ski and snowboard rental shop, or a shop in general, I guess I should say. Is that correct?
Yep, it's called Blue Valley Ski and Bike. They sell and rent both ski equipment and bikes as well. They have electric bikes that you could bring around Lake Dillon. There's trails that go all the way up to Lake Dillon from here.
That's super exciting, and electric bikes are really a big time thing. Have you seen in the last couple of weeks that those sales have kind of upticked because so many people want to be out on the bikes checking out the beautiful scenery here?
Yep, I think that people are really taking in the action here. The weather's been beautiful. I go on runs and I see bikers all the time, and a lot of times they are rented from there. So they definitely are doing great business right now. People need to check it out.
Speaking of great business, between all of these different sporting goods stores, it's going to get really busy in the next couple of months, I would assume, with the skiing season, the snowboarding season, when it gets cold here. How much of an uptick do you think you're going to see in customers coming here to the outlets in the next couple of weeks?
I think the outlets are going to get really busy. We have a shopping extravaganza event in October. It spans a whole month long. It's $10 tickets, and we have special discounts at a lot of our stores are participating. We have different events as well, like Spotlight Saturdays for each one of our 3 villages. They each get a Saturday. And then at the end of the month, it's accumulating to an October 29th Halloween Fest event. So
that is super exciting. It's going to be really fun, and also a good time for, one, the community to get together, but also for these stores to kind of advertise a little bit more, market a little bit more. Are all of the stores that we've been talking about, these sports stores, going to be involved in that $10 ticket, including all the different discounts that are going to be involved as well?
Yep, we're formulating all the discounts right now, but right now, yeah, all the ones I've talked about are jumping on board. So we have some good discounts coming their way.
Yeah, and when are the dates on that again?
It's all the month of October. For signing up, you get 2 scratch-off tickets as well, with a high probability of winning $25 gift cards. So potentially you can win $50 in gift cards just for the $10 ticket, so you're profiting $40.
Well, that sounds like a fantastic deal to me. Make sure to come out here to the outlets at Silverthorne. Nate, thank you so much. We really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Good morning, Vail. Good morning, Vail.
If you're making your way to a show at the Vail Performing Arts Center, which we were just talking about, well, then a great place to eat up in Beaver Creek is Alpine and Antlers. They've got exquisite cuisine, an amazing chef, great cocktails, and it's just a beautiful place to go, whether you want to sit outside on their incredible patio or you want to enjoy the beautiful ambiance of the restaurant. We're going to introduce you to Chef Sammy Shipman of Alpine and Antlers right now. If you're looking for a great place to experience some fine dining up here in Beaver Creek, Alpine and Antlers is the place to go, and Executive Chef Sammy Shipman has joined us this morning to give us some great information and make some of your fabulous dishes. So thank you for meeting us.
Thanks, Maddie, and a shout out to Kevin Shields, who's your co-host.
Yes.
We got a couple summer dishes that we're going to demo for you. So we're going to get started with a duck. So we've lightened it up a little bit for summer. We braise it with, instead of your traditional onion, celery, carrots, we use Palisade peaches and leeks and lots of white vegetables to make it super light and super delicate as far as a duck dish. So we're gonna start really quick. Last night we column feed some duck leg with these stone fruits and peaches and things that we talked about just a second ago. And we're just gonna get a quick sear on the duck breast, and then we're gonna transition into a quick simple summer salad that we make here while the duck's cooking. So, real simple, we have a dry pan, no butter. You're gonna get plenty of butter or oil from the skin of the duck.
Nice and easy.
Nice and easy. And then we just pop it into our oven. Our oven's a little bigger than the one you might have at your house, but same concept. Then we're gonna make one of our summer salads, and it's gonna be the easiest dressing you've ever made in your life. So,
love when things are easy.
We've pre-measured all of our ingredients here. So we take bonito flakes, we take rice wine vinegar, we take mirin, which is Japanese sweet wine. We take onions and we grate them on a box grater, so that way we can get them really fine. We're gonna take some regular soy sauce, and then we have this great ingredient called shoyu, which is white soy sauce. This one is particularly aged with cherry blossoms.
Yum.
So you can see them in the bottle, like floating around in there.
Wow.
The cherry blossoms.
And this is a great summer salad, especially if you're kind of getting out, you're out and about, you're doing a lot of hiking, biking, whatever it is, because it's light.
Yeah, this has been so popular on our lunch menu. We're gonna add it to our dinner menu as a lighter option rather than just having a full meal. So it is a tuna salad. So we basically just stick this on the heat, let it simmer. Then, with the magic of TV here, what we would do.
We love the magic of TV. It makes it quick.
Yes. So you would simmer this for 10 minutes. Since we don't have 10 minutes, you would basically just strain it off.
It smells good. You can't smell it through the camera,
Can't
but
smell
I
it,
can
but-
smell it here, and it smells amazing.
We take the world's smallest whisk and add lemon and lime juice. We have 4 lemons and 2 limes, and we add the zest of each. You could easily supplement this on a weeknight dinner at home, quick and easy, by going to the grocery store and buying what they call poke cubes and buying a bag of pre-cooked Uncle Ben's rice. We prepare our rice in-house. We take whole grain brown rice, cucumbers, carrots that have been cut with a vegetable peeler so they're fine ribbons.
Yum. All of this looks so fresh.
We take raw tuna. We do 3 ounces here at the restaurant. You can do as much as you like at home. Then we take and marinate it in this broth. We add a little texture by adding white sesame seeds. And we just simply give it a toss.
This looks delicious.
And comes together really nice. It's super simple, super easy. Like literally, if you got 10 minutes, you can make this at home.
And it's so colorful. I love when dishes have all of those good colors in it. They're vibrant, and then you know that all of those flavors are gonna come together so nicely.
We're gonna garnish it now with some fresh radish.
Got a lot of really good flavors in here. I love everything from the soy sauce to the onions to the radish to the tuna.
Yeah. We got some dry toasted coconut. And then we finish it off with a yuzu aioli. Yuzu is Japanese citrus.
Look at that presentation. Oh man, this looks absolutely to die for.
So, super simple. You can easily throw something like avocado in here, add a little more superfood.
And this is such a good meal, even if you're getting it to go, to take it and then just take it hiking
Yeah.
with you. It's nice, it's convenient,
Roll
and it's
this
light.
up in a wrap.
Yum.
Yeah, so
This looks incredible.
that is our tuna power bowl. The whole grain bowls have been trending hard over the last few years. People want to eat better quality calories and not just burgers and fries,
Right.
you know, all the time. So this is our take on that. The next dish we're going to prepare is my sous chef's dish. It's our duck that we started searing.
Yes.
We're going to assemble the side dishes for it real quick. Super simple. It's also another a salad component, a slightly warm salad. So, we are going to take the pulled duck that we cooked the night before, like we talked about in those Palisade peaches, leeks, celery, all those white things.
All these delicious components, and it's cool that you guys are sourcing some of your ingredients here locally.
We try.
It just shows what incredible food we have here.
We've added asparagus tips. We've added marinated white beans. We've got roasted French breakfast radishes, duck confit, and then we're just gonna warm this up for a second. And like I said, it's basically just a warm salad at this point. We're not gonna add the vinaigrette yet because we don't wanna cook the vinaigrette, but we're just gonna let that get gently warm. And while that gets warm, we'll take a second and maybe talk about Alpine and Antlers.
Yes, let's talk about all the great things up here at Alpine and Antlers. There's some great cocktails up here. You guys have an incredible bar staff. Where you're located is nice and convenient.
Yeah, we are right next to the bus stop. Like, if you literally hop off the bus, you're at our front door. And, like, you know, when I've done these before, I say, hop off the bus, welcome. It's basically you turn around, we're right there. We've added a video arcade this year, too. So if you gotta wait for the bus, because you're up here skiing, you can grab a pint, play a video game, kill some time. Better than standing outside in the cold.
Right, exactly. Or if you're coming up here and you're maybe having a drink and some dinner with the kiddos, then you can send the kiddos over to play and you can enjoy another cocktail.
Yep. As someone that has kids, that's a great idea, yes. Yeah.
A great way to relax. And then you guys have such an extensive bar menu, and so you've got great cocktails here.
So we're currently featuring some local Bloody Mary mixes out of Breckenridge. We have Palisade peach cocktails right now because that's what's trending. I mean, if you don't have that on your menu, you're probably falling behind at this point in the year, right? So we'll start plating up our duck here in just a second. We add some pumpkin seeds that are previously toasted for some texture. We have a lemon vinaigrette. So we're gonna hit the vinaigrette on there right now just to finish it.
It smells so
We take the same beans that we marinated and make a puree, and we just swipe that down just to kind of hold everything in place. And in utilizing the fresh product and utilizing all the ingredients, we make the sauce for this out of the radish tops, something you
Wow.
would maybe discard. They do have a little bitter component, so we blanch them in simple syrup. Something that you would normally think about being a bar ingredient, we use that to blanch to sweeten up the radish tops so that they blend well into the pesto.
Yum. You can hear the sizzle of everything too right now.
So,
It's incredible.
Perfectly crispy skin.
This looks so good. It smells so good. Alpine and Antlers is really the place to come and get yourself a nice meal, maybe a good date night.
Date night.
Look at how incredible. Both of these dishes look absolutely amazing.
We top our radish top pesto right on top. And there are both dishes. The tuna power bowl, which starting this week will be available at dinner too for a lighter,
Great source
dinner
of
option.
calories.
Yeah. Good quality calories and a light take on a French classic. The braised duck. Normally something we think of as heavy, but this is transitions into summer.
Really nicely. And so if people are interested in coming up here and eating, you guys have great options on the menu across the board. You do a brunch special, and then you've got lunch, and then
Yep.
you've got dinner. So let's talk really quickly about brunch, because that's always my meal of choice.
Brunch was a super popular addition this winter, and it stayed good through the summer. We decided to go away from traditional lunch and just kind of roll into brunch instead to get the kind of attract some local traction. The people what I moved out here for is to work all night, ski all day.
So if people are interested, is it better for them to make a reservation before coming in?
We always prefer reservations, but we have so much seating right now in the patio. We have 2 giant wraparound patios that go around the entire building. So summer not so much, winter super important because not the best idea to sit on the patios in the winter.
Right. And what are your hours? So if people are interested, they can come in here and eat.
Right now, breakfast is 8 to 11, brunch is 11 to 1, dinner is 5:30 to 9:30.
Sammy, thank you so much for taking the time, showing us these delicious food options, and really showing us what goes into the incredible meals that you guys make.
Thanks so much for coming and joining us here at Alpine and Antlers, and we hope to see you here soon.
Make sure that you check out Alpine and Antlers. You make your way up to Beaver Creek, you enjoy some of their incredible meals, and you say hi to the one and only Chef Sammy, because what he does is literally a work of art. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got more of the show.
Good morning, Vail. Good morning, Vail.
Get up, get ready to start your day. The mountains are calling you out to play. Come on, we'll make you feel right at home. Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring or fall, you're home in the rocket that has it all, y'all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee is brewing and you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail. Good morning, Vail.
We want to thank you all so much for tuning in to this edition of Good Morning Vail. I cannot believe it's Sunday. I cannot believe we are 18 days into September. Don't forget to celebrate your first love today. It's a very special day because those are very special and developmental moments in your life when you really truly find that first love of yours. And I know that I'll be giving mine a phone call today just to reminisce about the hilarity of our very young childhood love story. It's a great day to get out there, soak up some sunshine, go enjoy things like Oktoberfest and the farmers market. You can definitely catch me there. I will be at the farmers market after I go participate in Hike, Wine, and Dine. And this is one of my favorite events taking place today. If you are missing it this year, make sure you mark your calendars to get out there and enjoy it next year, as all of the proceeds go to Jack's Place, an incredible place for people who are undergoing chemo treatments or radiation treatments to just have a safe space during these kind of hard and difficult moments in their existence. Make sure that you check that out. It's an absolutely wonderful organization up there at the Shaw Cancer Center. Again, thank you so much for tuning into this edition of Good Morning Vail. We had a ton of fun running around in Silverthorne with Blake O'Rulian. Absolutely some great information and some great deals to be had over at the outlets at Silverthorne and some of the other great local shops in that area. So make sure that you make your way over Vail Pass and you check that out before the snow comes, because that's going to happen absolutely before we know it. I cannot, again, I'm just so in awe that we are 18 days into September. Make sure that you tune in tomorrow. We'll be here from 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. and we cannot wait to spend your Monday morning with you. Get out there and have a great Sunday, everyone.
Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies.